Think about the horror of the transatlantic slave trade. Being stuck in the holds of ships for months, laying in our own urine and defecation. Some of us, if we got a chance, jumped overboard into the open mouths of sharks rather than come to America to be made slaves. And what they took out of Africa was the strongest in Africa. And when we got through the Middle Passage, those that died in the Middle Passage and those that survived were the strongest of the strong. We have been under the worst oppression that has been accorded to any human being in the annals of history, and here we are. You can still laugh and joke and smile and sing and dance, and when white folk look at you and see the power in your moves as you dance today, hip-hop culture spinning on your head, everything that you do, white folk trying to learn how to do it, and you're the teacher. That's right. White folk don't know how to play no drums. That's Africa. That's Africa in Cuba, Africa in Central America, Africa among the native people, Africa. I have been warning you about the government of America planning a war not only with a Muslim overseas, but with black people and the nation of Islam in America. Have I not done that?
Minister Louis Farrakhan sent a scathing message to President Trump, arguing that the U.S. has not only been waging war against a Muslim country, but also black people.
Now back to President Trump coming to Chicago. See, you told Rahm Emanuel, clean it up, or I will. And you threatened my young brothers. Let me tell you something. My brothers are in bad shape. And I have warned all of you. I told you that the army was coming. I told you to get your act together and clean up your act, because they're coming with a mind to slaughter us. Have I said it? Not just for a year, but for 3 decades. I have been warning you about the government of America planning a war not only with a Muslim overseas, but with black people and the nation of Islam in America. Have I not done that? Yes, sir. Now, Mr. Trump, you can come and you can bring your army. But if you read this book and know what your people have planned and are carrying out against young black men, then you come. But I'm going to warn you, Mr. Trump, this is not a forsaken people. And the God that we serve has promised us that he would fight our battles. We don't have no gun to equal yours, but we got a God. Check out the West Coast. You never seen no rain like that. You haven't seen nothing yet. Hey, in the Middle East, y'all think that Dubai is a nice place to run and hide now? You can get in the hotel and order some liquor in a Muslim country. They might even have a pig foot there for you. But they woke up one morning a week or so ago in Dubai with 10 inches or 10 centimeters of snow on the ground in the desert. Don't you ever think that you can go somewhere and God can't get to you when he wants to make an example of you. So I'm saying to Mr. Trump, not being disrespectful, I'm going to talk to you about him now. Who is he? You can come, bring your army, but if you slaughter my little young brothers, watch what God will do for you, Mr. Trump, and for the country that you said you want to make great again. That's not going to happen, Mr. Trump. America will never be made great again. Her days of greatness are over. The God of justice has come. And America now has to pay for what she has done. See, you're not a slave no more. I traveled to Cuba. Oh, Farrakhan, you went to Cuba? Yes, I went to Cuba. Right. Well, you have to register. You have to do this with the government. I said, I'm not no slave. I said, I'm a free black man. I go where I want to go, when I want to go, with who I want to go with. We're going to have to take that kind of attitude today. Either you're free or you're a slave masquerading like you're free. I'm almost there now. Yes, sir. You've been so kind to me. Push it real good. Now the white man is going to push. Yes, sir. He's putting in place the very thing that will limit the freedom of others. That's right. But that's what you needed. Right. To bring yourself to the position where you're going to stop arguing over, well, he believes in Allah. I believe in Jehovah. He believes in the Gumpi.
Come on.
No, we ain't going to argue over religion. You don't know what the hell it means anyway. But freedom means something. We can talk about religion when we're free. So, my message to Mr. Trump, push it real good. Push it so good that black people say, I'm out of here. I can't take it no more. But where are we going?
Go ahead.
Where are we going? Oh, shut up. The earth is ours. Talking about go back to Africa? Yeah, we could go back to Africa.
We pay the price here.
But we paid a price for this. That's what Paul Robeson said. My people are here. My struggle is here. I'm not going, you want to fight in Afghanistan? Help yourself. You want to fight in Iraq? Fight in China? Just go ahead, help yourself. But we're not going.
That's right.
Our day of fighting for my enemy is over.
Go ahead.
See, you gotta think like that. Nah, see, if you're too weak to do that, I'll do it for ya. They said that man had testicles so big he had to have a marble floor in the mosque. Well, hell, if you got testicles like dried raisins, don't apply for this job. This is a job for men and women with strength and fortitude. We got to take control of where we live. All the organs of power in the black community, we should own them. We should control them. What you got to say about that, white folk? Nothing. We don't want to live in your community. We want to take our own community and make it a decent place to live. We want to make it safe for our women and children. And yeah, we'll take the schools in our community. Get out!
Have ascended to be president without the permission of God? Don't you think Allah is interested in who the President of the United States is, since we've been sentenced to 400 years of evil from them, and this man is now the President? Don't you think God has something to say about that? But the question is, what does God say? Because he's been appealing to you. Come out. Come out of her, my people, that you be not partakers of her sins and her plagues, for her sins have reached unto heaven. Come out! Not me. This is the way you think?
Yes, sir.
Where would we go?
That's right.
Well, God, I don't trust you. But you trust a man that's been lying to you for 463 years? But you don't trust me? If I promise you land, do you think that I don't have the power to take the land from whom I please and give it to whom I please? That's easy for me. Now, you heard Elijah and you heard Malcolm. We didn't talk about integrating with white people. We talked about separation from them. Okay. You said, I ain't separating. I'm gonna get mine right here. Okay. Let's go sit in. Let's have freedom rides. We're gonna march. And they whoop the hell out of you, put you in jail, cattle prodded you, and 50 years after Martin, where are you now? No progress. Oh yes, we've made progress. Because we can eat in any white restaurant and live in any white neighborhood. We paid a price for this. But every time you moved in, they were angry, they moved out. Every time you made advancement at their expense. Listen to what I'm saying now. Everything white folk conceded to us, you called it a victory. They called it their defeat. So when Mr. Trump came to power, he's the savior for the alt-right. The little white boy that you call a cracker, that's Mr. Trump's very faithful follower. And we done tracked Mr. Trump down. His father, Mr. Trump's father, grandfather, came to America, you know. He wasn't involved in the slave trade. He wasn't involved in Jim Crow. He just was a German white man who saw in America a way forward for himself. He had a son, I'm talking about Trump's father. Trump's father built Lefrak City in New York. Black folk couldn't rent in that place. Trump loves white people. He'll pat a black man on the head and maybe pat you on your behind. He may suffer from diarrhea, but he's also the groper in chief. And his people don't mind. Grope on, President. Grope on. Hey, the man, you standing up now. Bless your heart. And the flag is on the field. And Kaepernick, with all his white showing, like Farrakhan, he takes a knee. And the others say, I'm taking a knee too. And Mr. Trump comes out, I long for the day. And when they disrespect our flag, you would say to that son of a, you're fired! And with a lot of force, fired! He called him a son of a, and then had the call where black folk live in Africa. Some kind of hole, I don't remember the name. But a hole where there's a lot of excrement floating around somewhere. And they had the Nigerian president at the White House. And he's using him as a prop. And the poor president, I don't know how the heck y'all can do this stuff, you know. Man insulting you. Then he got about $12 billion or more. And the president buying weapons. Y'all can't see, can you? Now look at this. See? You want to take down the statue of Robert E. Lee? You telling white people you can't fly the Confederate flag? What do you think these white folk think? And when that policeman pulls you over, see, his heart is to kill you. And you're going to see more and more of that every day now. Because God wants you out of here. He wants you to separate from your enemy. So he put Trump where Trump needs to be, as a whipping wind on the dry bones in the valley. Now you're talking like this, you know. Man, it's kind of getting rough with that Trump. We got to do something. You're right. What you got to do? You got to unite and get busy to do something for yourself.
Thank you for staying tuned. I thank you for being part of this great community. Louis Farrakhan slams Trump over Iran war and black slavery. Louis Farrakhan is once again drawing attention with strong criticism of U.S. policy, foreign policy, Donald Trump and America's history of slavery. In his message, Farrakhan connected the debate over Iran and military intervention with a much older question: how should power nations confront the consequences of their past action? He pointed to the history of slavery in America and argued that the suffering of Black America cannot simply be separated from the country's political and economic development. He also questioned whether military confrontation with Iran is the right path, warning about the human consequences that can follow when nations choose escalation over diplomacy. Supporters of Farrakhan say he is raising uncomfortable questions about war, racism, and American power that many people avoid. Critics, however, strongly challenge his rhetoric and political view. But regardless of where someone stands, the conversation raises a serious question: can a nation claim to champion freedom abroad while refusing to honestly examine the injustice in its own territory? American debates over slavery, racial inequality, foreign policy, and military power are deeply complicated and then continue to shape political conversation today. If you enjoyed this comment, share this video with like-minded people, subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell for more politics and global affairs, economy, and events about America.